Hi Queena, I'm going to give you some feedback on your first draft of your guidelines. This is looking really good so far. I think first of all you need to think about a more catchy title. So you're trying to attract the children to read your article. So something like Top 5 Tips When Moving to Another Country as a TCK. Something like that, so it attracts these children to read your article. So number 1, be positive and open-minded. Going to an unfamiliar country will surely need some time to adapt. That's good, really clear. In the adaptation period, the negative might occupy your heart. We can't just use negative as a noun. Negative describes the noun. So negative thoughts, for example. Negative thoughts might occupy your heart. Everything that you think about will be negative. To avoid the unnecessary mood, try to be open-minded and be yourself as to what you usually like. So here I think you're saying do what you usually enjoy or something like that. So do things that you usually do, or do things that you usually like, do what you usually do. Don't deny and lose yourself because you're in a different environment. Everyone is unique. Sometimes when your mind turns positive, here you might want to say sometimes when you focus on positive things, you will be positive and things will go much better for you. That's good, you've explained your first point really clearly. Number 2, accept the challenges. There will absolutely we don't normally use in this way. It would be better to say there will definitely, to express certainty, be lots of challenges when you arrived. Arrived is the past, but actually you're talking about a general statement, so it's present tense. In a new place. We use the preposition at if we're referring to a specific place, for example at school, at church, but here it's a general place, so we use in. Challenges like maladjustment, perspective deviation, feeling alone, comma, feeling like no one understands. No one here functions as he, she, it, so we need an S. No one understands you. Are all common problems that happen to TCKs, plural with an S. These challenges and problems will turn into really valuable, because there's more than one, so we don't need an A, experience and precious treasure for your future life after you overcome them. Good, it's nice to be positive about some of the challenges. To overcome the challenges, you can try to adjust your mindset and take action to change the current situation to make it how you want it to be. You must always remember that escape is the worst way to solve the problems and overcome the challenges. Really good, and I like the ending there because it's quite strong and it makes them really think about what they're doing. Know different people. Making a deep relationship isn't easy for TCKs. We don't use the unless you're talking about a definite article. So the is a definite article. It's used to refer to a specific thing. For example, something you've already mentioned or something that's common knowledge. Here, TCKs is a general noun, as you won't stay long in a specific location. The suggestion is, okay, so you could say something like the temptation, because this is the danger for TCKs, the temptation is so you're saying that don't try and make a deep relationship with someone. Okay, so in that case, the best thing to do is not to try to make a deep relationship with someone. Just be yourself and try to learn from others. No matter what the relationship will turn out like in the end, good or bad, at least there'll be something you can learn from it. If you're lucky or have fate with someone who, because you're talking about a person, who has the same interest as you, same ... as, so same interest as you, then congratulations. You might have a chance to make a deep relationship with someone that will be really important for your entire life. Really good. And the last one, bring and learn. Bring your cultures and learn about new cultures. So bringing your own culture and learning, ing, about new cultures will be the first step to know the place and people, to know or to get to know a new place and people. Even though there might be some discrepancy between the two cultures, we don't need a however, that's implied already by your even though. Accept and run in. I don't know what you mean by run in here. Accept and assimilate, get used to the new culture will slowly change the situation. Keep on learning and being heartfelt with all the things and people you meet. It's present tense. Meet there. And you will gain a lot from your experience of TCK life. Really nice. I like the way that you expanded each of your points really clearly. The only thing now is that you could add a short conclusion summarising what you've presented to them. And it might be nice to have a very brief introduction. You might be able to tell them who you are, why you're able to relate to them. You can imagine that you are a TCK who's experienced some of these problems for yourself. But really nice first draft. Well done.